Now at 9, shackled to a hospital bed for 37 days and never charged. Tonight, a federal judge says ICE violated an undocumented man's rights after a Southern California raid.
Plus, airport delays and cancellations spread across the nation one day after the controllers didn't show up for their shifts at Burbank Airport. Just how risky is all this getting?
And fear and panic in a building full of USC students. The investigation into what sparked a deadly apartment fire. Good evening. I'm Pat Hardy.
I'm Rudabeh Shabazi. Tonight, a federal judge and immigration activists are slamming ICE
After agents detained a Carson man and handcuffed him to a bed for days without filing charges against him.
We are dedicated to covering immigration stories in Southern California.
And our Laurie Perez is live in Carson now to give us this story. Laurie?
You know, I want to show you the fence that the Border Patrol says the man was trying to scale on the day they were here, trying to get away from agents when they say he seriously hurt his leg. That was back in August. But tonight, his attorney might argue it is a lack of due process since then that has pained him just as much.
Go. You guys leave. You guys leave.
As immigration raids have swept Southern California, over and over, agents looking to meet the president's deportation goals have targeted car washes. On August 27th, they had their eyes on workers at this one in Carson. Security video showing the moment they descended. That's when federal agents say Bayron Revidio Marin, an illegal alien from Guatemala, attempted to evade federal law enforcement by fleeing on foot. He attempted to scale a fence that separated the car wash and a private residence. While scaling said fence, Marin fell and injured his leg. They helped get him to Harborview Medical Center, but it's what they did after that or didn't do that his attorney, USC professor Gene Reese, says is a problem.
In this case, he was arrested at a car wash raid and held for over a month in the custody of the government at the hospital without any charges brought, without any determination of whether he was in violation of immigration law.
Never charged, no order to deport, no bond, nothing. But recent immigrant advocates say for 37 days, he had guards and agents watching his every move, while at times he was handcuffed to his bed. The immigrant rights group Churla denounced ICE in a statement saying ICE agents listened to every conversation between him and his doctors. They interrogated him while he was in pain and under the influence of medication. They did not permit him to see his family and removed his access to phone calls.
I think it's concerning. I think it's part of kind of these very aggressive tactics that are being used by this administration in enforcing immigration law.
This weekend, Reese succeeded in getting a judge to issue a temporary restraining order requiring immigration officials remove the guards and the cuffs as he remains in the hospital. Basically, charge him or leave him alone.
The judge, I believe in the order, talks about, freedom from restraint of liberty without any kind of due process is the cornerstone of American society.
That temporary restraining order expires on October 18th. The question is what will happen then and what will happen once he gets out of the hospital. We are live in Carson. I'm Laurie Perez. Back to you.
All right. Thanks so much, Laurie. And we have a team of journalists on TV and behind the scenes dedicated to covering immigration stories, and we will continue to bring you those reports and updates here on KCAL News.